Let me tell you about the best kept secret in Northeast Alabama. Cider Ridge Golf Club in Oxford, Alabama is one of the most beautiful golf courses you will ever play on. They have a pro shop with special prices on some of the most popular name brands of golf and equipment. With a banquet room and staff, they can also handle any type of golf tournament or just a corporate or small group function. Lonnie Reese, the PGA Pro and manager, also has golf lessons for people of all ages. Call or visit Cider Ridge Golf Club today. Tell them you heard about them on Big Boyz Toys and receive a special discount on that next great round of golf. Charter West Mortgage, Highway 231, Pell City, Alabama, are your mortgage specialists in the surrounding area. Lynn Miller and his staff are loan professionals in VA, FHA, and first-time mortgages. They also do second mortgages on your current home loan. They also assist families who have some credit problems, working with them over a few months period of time, trying to help them rebuild their credit so a home can be purchased. So when you find that home of your dreams, call Lynn Miller and his staff today, and they will help you make your dreams come true. Tell him I told you to call 205-338-5555. You know, Piggly Wiggly, that's a name you've heard ever since you was a child. I've heard it since I was a child. It's a grocery store above all grocery stores. It has just about anything you want in the Piggly Wiggly stores. Go by the local Piggly Wiggly store in Odenville, Center, Cedar Bluff, Collinsville, and the brand new store down in Asheville, and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by, and you want to see how much money you can save on your grocery bill. They have a meat department and a fresh produce department in each and every store, fresh produce each and every day, and they cut their meat right there on their location. Tell them I sent you by. Economy Septic Tank, anywhere in Etowah County, Calhoun County. Tony Wood said just about anywhere. Him and his staff, his sons work with him. I tell you what, they do a super job. Septic tanks, digging field lines, anything you can imagine to deal with septic tank, Tony Woodard and his staff can do it. So give them a call today, no matter where you're at. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to call. Next vehicle, 1961 Corvette. Mike Jordan. Mike, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
61 Corvette, they've been working on them for, 8 years when this one come out. 53 is the first one, so tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, I've had it all my life, nearly. I've had it 40 years.
40 years. So you bought it when it was
About 65. Bought it 65.
So it was 4 years old when you got it. You've had it a while.
Yeah. Put about 180,000 miles on it. Never wrecked it.
So this is a Corvette he's had for 40 miles, and he drove this car, 180,000.
Yeah.
Did you drive it to work and everything, or?
I had another work car, but a lot of times I'd be off at night, and I'd end up going on to work the next day in it, so I drove it to work a lot. But it's been a lot of fun.
Now, is this the original color of it, or?
Everything about it's original.
Now, what size motor and all's in it?
283. It's a 4-barrel, but it's the smallest motor. Power glide with power window. They just made 600 of that model.
And I was looking at the shifter and all before, you people looking at it now on the screen, I'm sure the shifter is completely backwards. Mm-hmm. So if somebody goes still listening, they know what they're doing.
But you can shove it all the way up in low range, and then you can come back through the gears.
Yeah.
Back that way.
So you go forward, then you come back to it. Now, does it have a park in it?
Yes, sir.
So you got a park in it too. Mm-hmm. And you kept it original all these years. When have you redone it? Now, you just recently redone it, didn't you?
Yes, sir. It had never been painted till about a year ago. I had the original paint on it 2 years ago, and I never had wrecked it or anything, so paint was good on it. So.
When you keep a Corvette 40 years and never wreck it and put 180,000 miles on it, you do good.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't drive it to work every day, you went somewhere and put some 180,000 miles
well,
on it.
In that many years, you can put a lot of miles on it.
Because they put 180,000 on them now and they're 99 miles. So really, that's not much if you just come down and look at it. You had it restored here, right?
Yes, sir. In Heflin, Jackie Braggs helped me restore it. Or he done most of it, really.
So you just took it apart, took everything off of it, and started over and just like making a new car out of it. Now, what color white you call that? It's like a pearl white?
It's whatever came on the Corvettes. I've just always just drove it. I'm not too much on knowing about antique cars.
It's just a car you've had forever, and you just, if I asked you how many bumps you hit in, you could probably tell me, but the other, it's just beside the point. When you first bought this car, say the first 5 years, there wasn't many of them around, so people would just turn their head, and nowadays, it really is not a lot of them around, so when you pull in to get gas or something, or you go to a cruise in, how many people walk up to you? How many people walk up to you and say, hey, what year is that thing? What this, that? They always got to ask the question. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
the fun part of owning an old car.
And it was bought new in Anniston.
So who was the Chevrolet dealer there then?
Adam McCargo.
See, I wasn't in Anniston then, so that's probably one I never heard of. Adam McCargo. So you actually lived here in Heflin?
No, sir. I live in White Plains. So,
White Plains.
between here and Anniston, kind of.
So it was bought new there, and then you bought it?
A Dr. Gibbons.
I know Dr. Gibbons.
He traded it in, and my uncle was a car dealer, and he saw it there, and I got it from him. Trade in. He had 15,000 miles on it.
Now, Dr. Gibbons, Dr. Gibbons in Anniston. I don't know if it's the same one.
Yes, sir, it's the same.
Same. I bet he'd love to have that car back because he bought it new.
He told me, he said, I brought my kids home from the hospital in that car.
So, and it's actually fun talking to him because he bought it new. I bet he also told you if you ever sell it, let him know.
Yes, sir, he sure did.
He wanted that car if you ever sold it. Anything else you got to do with the car?
I can't think of nothing. It's just ready to go.
Ready to go, just drive and have fun. I'll tell you what, Mike, good-looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
All right, thank you.
We'll be right back.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Let me tell you a place right here on Highway 431 North in Glencoe that has everything you need in one location. S&S Smoke Shop and Spirits has everything from cigarettes, cigars, and the largest selection of your favorite cold beverages. They have all types of liqueurs and any type of mixes you need for your next party to make it a great success for you and your friends. They also have novelty items such as candles, die-cast cars, and the smallest gift to the largest gift for that special occasion. Stop by today and see Kathy or one of her sales staff. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Aquapet saltwater, freshwater, and pond supplies is now open in the Glaybrook Village Shopping Center across from the Sachs High School in Sachs. They specialize in saltwater fish and coral. They also will custom build you a sump. Aquapets also offers home and office setups and maintenance programs for your aquariums and ponds. They will design a beautiful aquarium for you and show you how to maintain it at all times. They have everything you need in one place. Stop by today or call 741-9725 and tell them Barry Miller told you to call. Ray City Diner, exit 168 off of I-20 on Highway 77 right there in Lincoln, Alabama. Best steaks around. I tell you what, Wanda McKeag and her staff have great food in this restaurant. They are open 24 hours a day, breakfast served 24 hours a day, each and every week, steak special. You guys working down in that area, she has lunch specials each and every day. Also, now through October, bike night every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. You guys bring the bikes out, listen to music, enjoy the great food. We'll see you at Ray City Diner in Lincoln, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys. First of all, I want to thank you for watching Big Boyz Toys because it's you people watching the show and the sponsors that makes Big Boyz Toys. You see the sponsors on this backboard? These sponsors are what bring Big Boyz Toys to you each and every week. I mean, if you need anything, carpet, car, painted, whatever, any sponsor on this backboard that you need, give them a call today. Tell them you watch Big Boyz Toys, you appreciate them sponsoring the show, and you want to use their services. Also, we're getting our calendar ready for 2006. If you're watching this show, I don't care if you're in Tuscaloosa, Huntsville, Decatur, Coleman, wherever you're at, you've got a car show coming up in 2006, you'd like for us to come in and film at your car show and try to help bring more cars in there, give me a call today, 256-283-4404. And if I don't have something booked that day, guarantee you we'll try our best to come to your car show. So give me a call today. Thanks for watching. Next vehicle, Jared Jordan, 1979 Corvette. Jared, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Nice to meet you.
And his young lady girlfriend,
Kara.
Rice. Kara Rice. Y'all from Heflin?
Piedmont,
That's close.
the Anniston area.
That's close. Tell me about your car, Jared.
It's a 79 Corvette. I bought it when I was 19, and I put a 93 LT1 and 6-speed out of a 93 Trans Am that my friend wrecked. He called me and he said, "You want the motor and transmission?" I said, "Yes, sir." But,
So you got a vet Pontiac.
yes, it's the same motor it came in the Corvettes, Camaros, and Trans Am, just minor things. And I put all the Corvette dress-up kit on it, so it looks the same.
Looks like a Corvette anyway, huh?
Yes, sir.
Why'd you pick that, and how old are you now?
I'm 26.
So you've had it about 7 years.
Yes, sir.
Why a Corvette? You know, when you're 19 years old, this day and time, teenagers or young people, I see a lot more coming out now, but most of them want the new cars. They don't want the old cars.
You see little imports with big cans on the back of them.
Yeah.
The reason why I bought the Corvette is when my dad was really young, my uncle bought the Corvette. I mean, his Corvette, he has 61, and he used to drive my dad around to college and stuff like that at Jack State. And when he graduated high school, my dad bought a 71 burnt orange convertible, and he drove it until he got a little more mature, and he settled down with my mother, and all I heard growing up was Corvette, Corvette, Corvette. So when I graduated, I found me one and bought it, and I've been hooked for life pretty much.
What do you think about the old Corvettes?
I like it.
You like it? She let you drive it?
No.
Why not?
I'm too scared to drive it.
I tell you, like I tell people every week, tell them on the show, that if you want to drive it, I'm sure you can drive it.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah. I'd be blindfolded with earplugs.
Yeah, but you know,
I'm so nervous.
it's not a wife yet, but I always say, if your wife ain't happy, you ain't happy. But if she ain't happy, you ain't happy.
You're right.
Yeah.
So if she wanted to drive it, you'd say, yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You'd sit there and say, have fun, darling, do what you want to do. Even though she scraped the gears and missed the gear.
And slam
Nobody would ever do that.
it. No.
Well, and it's, you know, I've got a old one. I got a 75 Stingray, and then I've got a C5. And my wife don't like driving the old one. She likes driving the new one because she said the nose is too long and old, and she's scared she'll hit something, which is, if you haven't never drove a Corvette, it's a little more difficult because that nose sticking out there.
Yes, sir.
The new C5s is not that long, so it's a whole lot easier to drive them now. Anything else you want to do to it?
I'm just I want it to look stock on the outside and on the interior, but still have the newer drivetrain and stuff like that. I'd like to just keep restoring it. It's a work in progress, and I have little scratches and nicks here and there, and I'm slowly over time
Just
rebuilding
touching
it.
up little stuff, rebuilding to keep it. And you drive something else to work, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
During addition, just to go out and have fun with on the weekend.
Weekends is something to spin some tires and bang some gears.
Because them 8-inch rallies you got on there, they're not cheap.
No, sir.
I tell people that's what I've got on my 75. You know, back when I was a teenager, I say y'all wasn't around then. No, we used to throw rally wheels away.
Yeah.
Put Kragers or Keystones or something. And I've got 8-inch rallies on my 75 because it's completely original. I mean, it's been in my family 30 years. My cousin bought it brand new and still got the same alternator on it that was on that car. So nothing has changed on it. But I tell people all the time, them rally wheels now will cost you as much as a set of mag wheels and tires.
Yeah. Well, see, that's like all my friends at work and all the friends I hang out with say, why don't you put some 18-inch tires and put some chrome on it? I was like, if I find some wheels I like as much as my rallies, I'll get them. I've had it for 7 years, and I haven't found any I like yet.
And that's hard to do. Because rally wheels on a Corvette, they just look good. A lot of people now is putting rallies on 55, 60. I mean, they're putting them on everything because it's hard to beat a rally wheel. Rally wheel makes all cars look good.
They do. Yeah.
Tell you what, good looking car. Appreciate you being on the show.
It was nice.
Thanks for coming up, young lady.
Thank you.
Thank you
We'll be
very
right
much.
back. Bates Food Mart right on Quintard Avenue, right beside China Luck before you go into Anniston. BP dealer for this area. Stop by and see Victor or Danielle Bates today for all of your convenience store needs. They have cigarette specials each and every week. Coke specials, whether it be the 12-pack or the liter, they're always on special at Bates Food Mart. Hey, also you notice he's got just about anything you need in that store. Snacks, cold beer, wines, all kinds of wines, specialty wines. Stop by today, see him. John Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by.
You know, after an accident, there's a lot of things on your mind. One thing is, hey, where am I going to get my car fixed? How long it's going to take? Most people don't realize you can request who you want to repair your vehicle. George and Bill at D&T Body Shop on Miller Lane in Anniston, right off the new bypass, will give you an estimate and try to get your vehicle fixed as soon as possible and have you back on the road. They have state-of-the-art equipment. They have PBG paint. They got a paint booth. They got framing machine. They do glass work. They do everything right there at D&T Body Shop. So give them a call today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to call. Have a dream of getting away for the weekend with your family from the hustle and bustle? Turner's Outdoor Center right here in Stemley Bridge Road in Pell City, Alabama has the answer for you. They have a 36-foot SRV starting at just $350 per month. If you want something a little smaller, 24-footer starting at $160 per month. This is with no down payment and a super interest rate starting at 7.25%. Great part is no payment for 90 days. They service all their units right there on their location. Hey, new location opening soon, Emory Crossroads and I-20. So give Billy Turner or one of his sales staff a call today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to call. McCleskey Brothers is your #1 stop for everything you need to make that car of your dreams become an envy of everyone who sees it. They cater to auto body shops, but they also help the do-it-yourself people who want to work on their cars themselves. From DuPont Paint, 3M products, McGuire products, and the hottest thing on the market, Hot Hues, they have everything right there. They also have all the supplies such as paint guns, buffers, buffing pads, molding, even a large selection of pinstriping. With 2 locations to serve you, they cover most of Northeast Alabama. Give them a call today at any one of their locations and tell them Barry Miller told you to call.
Next vehicle, Tom and Tina Clooney, a 59 Ford retractable. And he's going to tell you the rest of it. Tom, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
Tina,
Thank you.
tell me about your car, because we was talking about it earlier, and I didn't get to talk to you much before the show. I've seen one of these cars. I've been doing this show for 5 years, and I've seen one of these cars, and that was in Biloxi, Mississippi, when it was 6,000 cars there. These cars are just remarkable to me. They're gorgeous. One of the salesmen here at Ford said, Barry, did you look at that Ford convertible? And I said, that's not a convertible. He said, where's the top? I said, it's down the bottom. Maybe he'll show you how to do it. Tell me about your car.
Oh, we were real lucky. A friend of ours, Jackie Bragg, over here in Alabama, saw us down at a cruise in Bowden, Georgia. And he said, I can see you're a Ford, man. You're driving a 57. How would you like a 59 retractable convertible? He brought me over to Gadsden, and we found it for a bargain. It had been in the same family for 50 years, and we're the second owners, and we're so proud. It's just a wonderful car.
I was going to ask you, did the people have it know what they had?
Yeah.
A lot of people, if you find a car in a barn, just sitting there covered up, and it's a lady 80 years old there, she knows what that car's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody done told.
Yeah. No, I say that he knew, but he used to drive that car and haul trailers with it.
He just used this to pull.
He used this to haul it, go camping with.
That's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, that's weird.
Besides motor and all's in this one.
It's got a 332. It's all stock. Everything is just original.
Now, you actually rebuilt it yourself, or was it already?
No, it was in pretty much this shape. It'd been indoors all the time, and one owner, I got all the original papers on it. So we had it painted back the original color. It was kind of scarred up. But
How many working parts is on that retractable car? Do you have any idea?
there's about 500, I think. There's about 6 motors and 10 solenoid switches and 600 feet of wire, and it's real easy to get messed up. And I guess the reason they stopped making them is nobody could fix them, and wanted to be aggravated. I found a guy in Douglasville that knows how to work on them.
And what he's talking about, ladies and gentlemen, this top actually goes up in the air, back of the vehicle opens up, and the top goes down in it, and it's actually a hardtop.
Yeah.
It looks like a convertible, it's a hardtop. He had it down when Chris was out there earlier, so maybe before he leaves, he'll just bring it up halfway and let Greg film it and show you how this top goes down. Have you got any room in the trunk of this thing when the top's down?
There's a tub back there about this big, and they actually made suitcases that fit in it. And they had a couple of suitcases back there, but you can't get much.
When the top's up, you're okay. So if you're traveling, drive with the top up. When you get there, then put the top.
That's right.
It's just like a Corvette. You can't carry nothing in a Corvette.
No.
If you're going to carry a Corvette to show, you better have something behind you with your luggage in, because you can't carry anything. So anything else y'all want to do to the car?
Tina, tell them something about the car.
Yeah.
I call it the beauty queen car because
Every
it
good-looking
is-
woman around wants to ride.
That's right. Every time we go to the Sonic or anywhere, the girls all go, "Oh, I want to go with you wherever you're going." So I don't
That's
let him
about
go
cause
by
a divorce
himself.
after all these years.
I started to say, I bet you go to all the cruise-ins, don't you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I never get to go anywhere by myself.
If you see this retractable and he's by himself, ask him what happened to Tina. Something had to happen. She's in the hospital, sick or something, because something had to happen to her if she ain't in the vehicle with him.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, it's a good-looking vehicle. Appreciate you
Thank you
being on the
very
show,
much.
Tina.
Appreciate it.
You.
Thank
And,
you.
well, ladies and gentlemen, when he gets back in, I'm going to see if he'll bring it up a little bit just to show you how that top goes down in the back. Then he'll put it back down and he'll ease on. We'll be right back.
Well, we did it again. A couple of weeks ago, we was down to Hall of Fame for the induction ceremony, and Stewart's Formal World right here on Greenbrier Road in Anniston, Alabama did it for us again. Don't we look cool? Oh, we look great in them tuxedos. Anytime you've got a prom coming up, wedding, whatever, any special event, you need tuxedos, Stewart's Formal World is the place to go. They're right there on Greenbrier Avenue, right behind the video store, and they've got anything you want in there. Full tuxedos, any color, they got them right there. Stop by and see Tammy today. Tell her Barry Miller sent you by. Oxford Lumber and Ace Hardware in Oxford and Talladega, Alabama is your #1 location for all of your home building needs or just that special project around the house. They have items from the smallest nail to the biggest truss on top of your roof and everything in between. They can take blueprints of your new home and supply everything needed to build that home from start to finish. And the special thing about it, Oxford Lumber and Ace Hardware, they deliver everything they sell. They also have all types of power tools and general tools for any type of job. So stop by one of the locations today, either Oxford or Talladega. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. If you want to go out for the eating or fine dining, you can find it right here in downtown Anniston at Classic Old Noble. The atmosphere is set for a quiet dinner for 2 or a party for 20. They have a lounging area upstairs so you can have a drink with a friend or a business associate. They also have a seating available upstairs in a nice quiet atmosphere. Classic Old Noble also caters for special events and parties for any amount of people from 2 to 20 to 200. Stop by Classic Old Noble today and tell them Barry Miller sent you by. Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys. On behalf of Alice Martin, her husband Greg Norton, and the campaign staff of Alice Martin for probate judge at Democratic primary, she would like to thank everyone for voting for her on June the 6th. It was a great turnout in voting, and Alice received over 60% of the votes in the Democratic primary. Remember, November's coming up, and she is running for probate judge on the Democratic primary. So come back out in November and vote for Alice Martin, probate judge, Calhoun County.
Next vehicle, Patricia Howell, 2006 Mustang GT. Patricia, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
Patricia's the salesperson up here at Buster Miles. Tell me a little bit about the Mustang.
This Mustang is a convertible GT. It's leather, it's all power, very powerful vehicle, very nice.
Mustangs has been out a long time. 64 and a half is the first one come out, and they've made them every year. They don't skip, they don't stop. The Mustangs are just as popular now as they was 64 and a half, 65, on up. And they've stayed popular for all the years. Wonder why?
Look at it.
Yeah, well, that's a good
Look
answer.
at it.
Look at it.
That is it's a classic car that went back to more of the old style with the 2006, 2005. But this car is going to be a classic, and it's going to stay a classic because it is a Mustang. Everybody knows what a Mustang is. It's never gone away, and it's never going to go away.
Right, and a lot of when they come out with the 06s, really an 05. If you look at this thing, you can actually see a 68 Mustang, a 69 Mustang. You can see a lot of different Mustangs in this one car.
Yes, and if you look inside, you can see a lot of the chrome accents are coming back around the gauges and things like that, and that's something they're getting back into as well.
And Ford has been doing it, they started first, and now you know that Dodge is coming back with a Charger. Chevrolet's coming back with a Camaro. It's been next year or the year after, but they're going to come back with a Camaro because the Mustangs, the Camaros, the Chargers, they were hot-selling cars when they was out, but the Mustang never quit.
Exactly.
They've quit making the rest of them, and then they'll come out with an anniversary or a replica or something, but the Mustang, they keep right on going.
One thing about the Mustang, and you talked about, the Camaro and the Charger, it didn't go away. And it, there's no period of time to where they said, okay, let's not make it. Because the Mustang is a great car. It's a great car.
It's got a 5.0?
This one has a 5.0, it's a V8.
Automatic?
It is automatic.
Automatic, so you don't get to change no gears in this one?
No, but you don't lose any of the power at all.
You don't want to have to change. Well, a lot of people, when they get something like this, it's something to play around with on the weekend because they drive something else to work and they want to change them gears, they want to do that. My C5's automatic, my 75's automatic. If you ever take one like this and you go to a big cruise in, like cruising the coast or somewhere like that, it's go to changing them gears when you're sitting in traffic for 5 miles.
Exactly.
You stop, start. It's hard to do.
And that's one of the reasons why the Mustang, you can find them in 5-speed, but a lot of them are automatic.
What color black is this?
It's black. It's black with a clear coat.
So if they're watching this show and they like this Mustang, they want to talk about this Mustang, they call Patricia Howell, right?
Yes, they do, and say, I want the GT black convertible Mustang.
And if this one's gone, time this show comes on, you can get them something.
Oh, yes, I can.
You can find them a Mustang,
and get them one just like it.
Appreciate you being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, while she's sitting there, I want to thank you for watching Big Boyz Toys this week. We had a great time. We had Buster Miles Ford in Heflin, exit 199, right here in Heflin, having a great time. A lot of good-looking cars here. They fix to go up here and eat. You got one of them hot dogs yet? Big old hot dogs.
No, but I'm going to.
Someone get me one of them hot dogs. Having a great time up here. Tune in next week for Big Boyz Toys. Each and every week we're somewhere different. Got new cars every week, different cars you hadn't seen before. Tell everybody goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you next time on Big Boyz Toys.